Are you fixed?
Okay.
Feel okay?
Yeah.
And your side mirror's okay?
Yeah.
Just out of interest, I've got this a little higher today. Is that microphone affecting your view of your mirror at all? No? Cool. No problem. So we're all alright with that. Okay, what did we do last time? What have we been concentrating on the last few lessons? Looking. Right, sound. You know the score.
Yes.
You know what you should be trying to do.
Yes.
It's difficult, and it's a bit of a... You just got to get your mind into the right way of doing it, and sort of trust yourself that you don't need to be looking over that front. It is just fear. Sometimes this is a big battle with people learning to drive to get themselves away from that. The operation of the car is there. However, at the moment, you're not operating the car to what
you see, that's what I want to practice on today. I want to practice on approaching corners and choosing the right gear and
okay,
stuff.
That's perfect, because to be honest, we haven't even discussed this, but that would have been my perfect thing for the lesson. So maybe for the start, I know we're heading to work again, but for the first little bit, I'd just like to just head quite close and just do a little block of turns.
Yeah.
And just have a go at the look, the choose, the gear, the slow. There's one little thing that I'd like you to just keep in mind today, and it's keeping braking until you're certain. Okay, so as you're coming in, and a lot of people do this as well, they press the brake pedal, everything's going well, and the moment they go for the gear, they press the clutch, because that natural instinct is to work your feet in the same way that you would do with a gear change. As you press the clutch, you come off with your right foot, and then your car just rolls in, and there's no control because the clutch is down. There's no engine holding it back or making it go. There's no control there. It's just rolling, and because you're not pressing the brake, that's when it often goes pear-shaped. That's a nice little reaction as well, because you realise that must be something that you're doing. That's something I like to keep in mind. Keep braking until you're certain. Alright? Anything else that you'd like to go off and work with?
I just really want to focus on that for the first bit.
I think that's a good little target, rather than...
I feel like that's what's annoying me the most when I don't do it right.
Honestly, we know what we're doing for the first bit. Let's go. Okay, so where are we going? Should we be looking... Yeah, remember, you follow the inside of that bend. Cool. Well done. Nice job. Good. Change your car today to suit. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Alright, next left as well, please, Erin. If you can, relax your grip as much as possible today as well. That's a big plus. Super. Well done. Good. Could you stop if someone came?
Yes.
Therefore, we're still driving safely, aren't we?
Oh, a bit too early.
No, you're okay there. Good. Nice job. Well done. And what's it like now? Okay, so let's get going. I'd like you to actually find a little time to get second if you can. Can you get second in?
Yeah.
Good, and we're going to turn right at the end. So, who's behind us? Keep braking now until you're certain. Get your gear, keep braking and rolling. Get your gear. Keep braking. What do you think? Happy?
Yeah.
Big right steer because the brakes. Big right steer. Go slow until we're down and round. Good job, well done. Nice, well done. Remember, your signals click off themselves, so you don't have to worry about that. Just concentrate on your steering. That was excellent though, that's the best you've done that one. Nice job. Cool, I'm just going to go ahead, please. Straight on.
Okay.
Well done. Start the brake and keep braking until you're certain. Get the gear along the way. Get the gear along the way, keep braking until you're certain. Try not to just dive off the brake as well. It worked okay there because we'd virtually stopped.
Okay.
But learn to lessen the brake smoothly in the same way that you apply as well. But honestly, that's better. Straight from the off, well done. Good. Nice job. Good work.
It's just sharing space.
Good.
So he's going to go behind that red one.
Well done. That's a good plan. And we're going to turn right, please.
Okay.
At the lights.
Oh, it's too early.
It's not too early. It's just too much.
Okay.
You've got to think about your braking a little more. Now, put your handbrake on, Erin, because we're on a hill. Okay.
Not swear, but they didn't.
Don't worry. You're allowed one swear word. I can easily beat that out. So, not the floor. Not the floor. Think about what we've said about this planning. Now, who do you give way to at traffic lights?
Oncoming traffic.
Okay, super. Try and plan how many are coming from there even now.
One.
Don't
Two
rush that.
jolting.
Yeah. What's it like after the red one?
Okay.
Anyone coming after the red one?
Nope.
Is your road clear?
Yeah.
Nice job. Find a time for that good second gear. Nice job. And off we go. Pretty good. Well done. Good. Thought creating a little bit of extra space from the silver one there was excellent. Well done. Looking at that line, that's not enough, Erin. There's nothing coming. You should all be in first and prepared. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Plan on the way in, not when we get there. Well done. What do you see beyond the traffic lights?
Nothing. Well, that parked car. So
Stay here until you're certain. Are you certain yet?
Yeah.
No, you're not. There's the car there.
That parked car there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I said stay here until you're certain. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Well done. And at the second lights we're turning right. What lane do you think we should stay to?
This one.
Do we need to be slow?
No.
Go on then.
Second lights is in.
Correct. Now
One.
you're on this line, Erin. You're on this
Sorry.
line.
As in one.
Correct.
Here.
No.
Okay.
This is the first set.
Okay.
Isn't
So
it?
these two count as one set.
Of course, it's one junction, isn't it? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And you should have been up through the gears there as well. Come on. Now, good. Third. Well done. Perfect. And then do your right turn at this set of lights. Who do you give way to?
Oncoming traffic.
Are you watching the oncoming traffic, or are you just looking at the space we're going to? Have you seen the white Mercedes? No, you haven't. This one, slow it down, brake more, clutch down, stop. First gear. That's, you're just choosing without looking. You went a little far forward as well.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, you know, you sound, never have to apologise. Good. Hold on, off we go.
Oh, should have done that because I should have spotted the lights up there.
No, but that's really far away though, isn't it? Don't forget. So if you've got enough chance and space, yeah, to get that higher gear, do so. Well done. Stop before the line. More pressure, more brake. Use your pedals more, they're not just switches, either touch or not. Okay, not bad. Well done, we're going to have a little gab about that last right turn junction in a min. Good, yes. That's better. You're lively today.
breakfast, had a banana. Do you reckon that was too soon?
No. You were driving to what was going on. It looks as though there's a longer delay, obviously. However, you were watching your junction and changing what you were doing to suit, so there's nothing wrong with that.
Look at the floor.
It's nice that, isn't it?
Too soon, with too heavy with the thingy.
And not enough with your right foot. Come on,
getcha.
work that out. Okay. Well done. We're going to replicate that last right turn that you did at the traffic lights, okay, with another one a little bit further up.
Okay.
And I'd like you to actually choose what you do off the oncoming traffic and the sharpness of the junction, not just the floor in front of you. Yeah? Traffic lights, we're turning right, please.
Okay. Is there still one lane or two?
Have a look at what goes on with it now.
It merges into two.
When are you going to tell people? Do you see the oncoming?
No. Yes.
So start braking all the time until you've fixed the gear. Keep braking until you fix the gear. Is that sharpness good? Where are we going to turn?
I'm going to wait for him.
Off the brake. No, he's miles away. Where are we going to turn?
I'm turning.
Go on then. Just try not to rush now. Try not to rush, Erin. Loads of time to get across before him, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Is there space to give all of these room?
Yeah.
Good. What's your road like now? Cracker today up to now. You've got the bit between your teeth today. Well done. That's what's required. We are going to have a little park shortly, but that's loads better. Well done.
Too far over to the left.
No, you're perfect. You're smack bang in the middle. I think you just stare at that white line though, Erin, and because you stare at the white line, you don't know actually where you are in the middle of the lane. Look at both mirrors, remember, and while you were doing that, you were slow.
I realised I'm going too fast.
Just manage your foot, change your foot to the sound, remember.
Yeah.
Because now it's slowing again. It's got to be constantly adjusted and changed, hasn't it? Good job though, well done. Good. Well done, cracker. We're going to find somewhere safe and suitable that we can park in on the left, please, Erin. Choose before you slow, because you're just slowing down and you haven't chose yet. Yeah, okay, you've got it, well done. Steer right so you get straight. Okay, cool. Cancel, relax. You can leave the car on so the air conditioning stays on. Pretty good little start, well done. Good. Those two right turns that we've just done,
Yeah.
at the sets of traffic lights, what was the difference between the first one and the
Positioning
second
of
one?
the road and actually looking to see if the traffic was coming.
So I asked you on the first one, have you seen the white Mercedes?
No.
No, and you'd already chosen the gear.
Okay.
And this is what I'm trying to get you away from. You choose in hope rather than in what you've seen and what's going on. So when we came up to the second lights, it was lovely and clear from the opposite side. What you need to then do is actually look where you're turning a bit more, because I think,
Okay.
was it last lesson that you went to turn down the wrong side of a road? Okay. No issues with that. That's my job to sort that out and help you out with that. But that's the habit that we're trying to get into, is to do things on the approach and look into your exit road much more. That has been your best start in weeks. Well done. Good. Bit between your teeth today.
Have I actually got stuff between my teeth?
No,
Okay.
it's just an expression. You've sort of got, you focused on this today. Well done.
Yeah.
I can even tell by your manner in the car and your mannerisms and how you are and you're alert and you're alive. I know you've been working a lot. I know you've got to go in later, but well done. Very good.
Do you think I'm too close to the thing, or does that mean I have to do a bigger steer to get out?
Okay, if you're in doubt, what could you do?
Ask you.
And what's Ash going to do nowadays?
Tell me to look at it, figure it out. No, I'm fine. Just have to do a bigger turn.
Okay, do you know where your curb is really close to the car? Are there any rocks there?
I can only see that rock.
Okay, so are you guessing this area to the left a little?
Yes.
So what might be a good idea to do?
I don't know.
What was going to give you a better view of what's down here?
If I get out and have a look.
You could. Can't be bothered though. What about reversing?
I could reverse.
Just reverse a few feet until you get a better view, and it gives you a little bit easier job, doesn't it? All right. I think you have got enough room to get out, but if you're uncertain, don't take that risk. Is there anyone behind us?
No.
So we can reverse a little bit, can't we? Go for it.
Okay.
You got any questions before we go?
Do I have to put it in first before I reverse?
In first gear, which direction will first gear get you going?
That way.
So...
No.
There you go. It was a good question, but it sort of wasn't, so we got that sorted. That's fine, not a problem.
That's reverse, isn't it?
Yeah, good, well done.
Why is it not?
Because you're not pushing it forward as well. There you go.
Okay.
Excellent. And you check before we go.
Okay.
Good, try and look out the back window rather than forward and go slow as we can. And have a little look at the movement towards or away from the curb. Do you want to go one way or the other, or is it... No, just stop us a second. You've just looked forward again. Remember this in the car park?
Yes.
Looking forward ruins it.
So if I go that way...
No, it's simpler than that. Remember, which way would you like the car to go? Do you? When you're reversing? Look at the back of the car, Erin. You're looking forward and thinking eventually I've got to get the front over there, so I'm steering there. You're not reversing forwards, you're reversing backwards, so look at the back. Again, before we go, go on, we'll sweep around. Hold on, move your car then. Very slow. Don't use your brake as well, Erin. Little bit of gas, little bit of bite. Got enough room now?
Yeah.
Wicked. Take it out of gear, put your handbrake on a little sec. Put your handbrake on.
I was in gear, I'm so sorry.
Take it out of gear. Relax. That's okay. It's not a problem. That's alright. Just try and listen. Alright? I'm just getting you to secure the car just to think about again what we said about reversing. It's simple. Whichever direction you're going, you steer in the direction you want the car to go to. So if you want to go over here,
point the car over
you steer over there. If you want to go over there, you steer the car over there. All right?
Yes.
But look where you want to go. We never, ever, ever reverse forwards. Did I ever tell you a story about how I nearly hit Liz's mum reversing years ago? I'm going to tell you quickly. It was before I was an instructor, and she used to work in a little off licence.
By Oral Park?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I dropped her off there, parked illegally, yellow lines on the corner, dropped her off. And she got out on the left side of the car and walked around the back of the car as I was sat forward reversing, and she walked behind the car and actually hit her bag. Okay, so you learn your lessons with these things, and I was thinking, gee whiz, imagine the grief I would have got if I'd have ran my mother-in-law over. So never look forwards when you're going backwards. Just think, would you drive down the road going forwards looking out the back window?
No, so you're not going to drive
Therefore,
backwards. I get you.
It's obvious. Good, let's drive. Time you move off slower, dip the clutch a bit, steer more, there you go. So you can always dip the clutch again if you're starting to move off too quick. Remember, it's that movement of the clutch which transfers the power in. If you're starting to move a little quick, it's easy. You just dip it slightly, don't you? Well done, good. Good little gear change, nice job. Did they feed you in work as well?
So at the minute, what they're doing is they've got £600 budget a week to feed us while lockdown's on. So every day they're like buying like sandwiches, crisps, and all stuff like that.
Fair enough. That's good that they're looking after you.
Yeah. And the vending machine for like hot drinks is on free at the minute.
That's all right. Good effort. Can't have too many coffees, or you'd be spending all the time in the loo like I do. Drink a coffee, go to the loo. Drink a coffee, go to the loo. Right. At the traffic lights, we're going to be turning left, please. How close is the van behind?
But I'm going to tell
We can't indicate though.
because
so
of the
start your lightest little bit of brake now. Still can't indicate. Signal left now. Get braking more now. Do you understand what we were doing there? Not at the floor, Erin. Floor wastes time. Because if you looked further, that steering wheel wouldn't be face left. It would be dead straight, because we're needing to be straight at this point.
Okay.
And that shows you're still looking close and you're late with stuff.
Oh, I'm late with this as well.
Do not rush now. Take your time. Get it going smoothly and then accelerate. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Start accelerating then. Smooth though. Smooth. Not just push. Well done. Nice job. How do you feel the start's gone today?
Good.
Yes. Most definitely. Have you noticed how much I've been able to sit back and let you do today?
Yeah.
It's just a different mindset you've come into the car today. Well done. Credit to you. Sometimes goes like that as well, Erin, because you've had a rough couple of weeks in the car, to be honest, haven't you? Yeah? Sometimes you sometimes it takes a little bit of a bad lesson to then give you that kick up the bum to then...
Talking to my sister yesterday as well.
Good.
She was just like, don't worry about it. Like, she was like, the amount of lessons you had, I was still doing all the same things as you wrong.
No problems. What are you ready for?
These lights to change, maybe.
You be ready, and if we do stop before the line. Through. Yeah? So your sister was similar, was she?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no pressure from me, remember. Do you feel any pressure that you're sort of getting the lessons for nothing and you're just driving? Is there any pressure in your own mind?
A little bit.
Do not have any of that.
Okay,
all right? There's
here?
No.
Okay.
Just follow
I remember that corner.
Yeah, we did that a few times, didn't we? So there is no pressure that you are honestly taking long or anything. No. Everyone is different. And it's irrelevant. Even if we're halfway and you have another 30 hours, it's irrelevant. It's really irrelevant. The whole idea of driving is to do it properly. So that's what we're doing. All right? Cool. What we're going to do at the traffic lights is a right turn again, please. Well done. That's very good. Signal's still a little early. Get thinking about the junction as you do and you brake constantly. Are you still braking? Are you thinking about your braking? Good, well done.
Do you reckon it's...
I reckon you decide.
I reckon, yeah, because they're going to go now.
Well done, good. Sorry to be so blunt and just telling you to do it, but that's what you need.
And we're going to go around where that lorry is going. I know we are. Not going to go anywhere else, are we?
Okay.
Never know with me.
So you're going to go slowly and then squeeze gas according. Nice time for the gear. Oncoming? Nah, they're fine, aren't they? They're going to end up there.
In this left lane?
Good job. Is that pedestrian? Any issues?
Which could be.
So, where might we need to move to?
The lane across.
Who's to our right?
Just that car there. No.
Don't need to move.
She's okay.
Now I would give her some more space. Good. So, make sense?
Yeah.
If you've got space, use it. She was a little bit more dangerous walking that close to the road. And people are doing that to keep the social distancing as well, aren't they? Yeah. Not the floor.
Do you reckon I was braking too early then? Oh,
Fix
you
it.
idiot.
Your handbrakes come off, Erin, and it will always do when you stall. When you're in gear and lift the clutch up, it releases the handbrake, so you've got to stop and put the handbrake on. Concentrate now, because what's going on at the junction?
They're stopping.
Back into first gear, do not rush, take your time. Get it moving slowly and then squeeze. Better, but that's got to happen sooner.
Yeah.
That squeeze the gas. You sort of like just do one and then the other. It's got to go straight to accelerating.
Yeah.
Go on, what were you going to ask me, sorry?
I can't remember.
Okay. You said about the braking being late.
Do you reckon I was braking too early then? Sorry,
No.
for a long period of time.
No chance. Why?
Okay.
Why is that an issue? Why do you think that's
Brake
an issue?
lights.
So brake lights. That's well. Aren't you slowing down?
Yeah.
So it's a help.
Yeah.
So don't think you've got to arrive at the end
And then do it.
and then do it.
Okay.
It's not the case. Well done. You could make a little more progress as well, Erin. It is a 40 limit, so you're okay. I'm just going to go ahead. So even now, look at the lights. We've got enough momentum to get there. Check behind you. Come off the gas. Good. When do you think you could use the lightest little bit of brake? You were too close to your curb there and your hands are too heavy and you should be here. You're not looking up and following the lane. You're looking at that little piece on the floor. Yeah? Try not to... look here at this speed. That's good. Well done. So because you zigzag from the curb to the line to the line to the curb, that's why you get things wrong with the steering like that. Come on, look around your corner. Good, well done. We're going to take the second left. Not this one. Just where the lights are.
Okay.
Come on, Erin, get there. Get there. Now, start that brake all the time. Be assessing your brake and your sharpness and pick whatever you need to do.
Gear 2, do you reckon?
First, look how sharp and narrow it is. You're looking forward, you're not looking round. You're just looking at the space in front of you. Do you see where I'm coming from? So it's that looking at the same piece of tarmac as you coming on the approach doesn't give you an idea of what's what. That's good though. Well done. There's loads of speed bumps down here unfortunately, but as long as you drive at the suitable speed for them, we're okay. It's a little close to that one. You had space, you should use it. Yeah? Just puts you at a higher risk. Is this guy going to walk out on the road?
Yeah, to go past them people.
Okay, so expect that at the moment. Me and Liz have been doing it when we've been running.
Yeah.
Running on the road.
I don't know about you, but I really hate like running when you've got to run up a curb.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I just hate running altogether, me.
I'm not a fan.
No, I just do it because it stops me being so gluttonous and thinks, well, if you don't eat as much, you don't have to go out running as much. That's very good, well done. Just out of interest, if you were on a pavement on that side of the road,
Yeah.
would you stay on the pavement or would you run on the road to negotiate someone coming the other way? What would you do?
If I was on that side,
Yeah.
well, I would go on the road.
I would too, because you
It's
then
oncoming traffic.
because you're facing oncoming traffic. Very good, very good thought, very well answered. Okay, next left, please, Erin. Not the floor. Come on, keep braking all the time. Close down. Look how sharp it is. Who's coming, however?
2.
Steer round. Is it good then?
Yeah,
Not now.
no.
Slow more then. First gear now. You've got more to do on the approach, Erin. You cannot just leave it the same and not do anything. Okay, good. Is there a big risk with all these parked cars on the left?
Is it Sharon? It is Sharon, isn't it? Where he's going.
Go at the
as well.
suitable speed to share then. Well done. Nice job. What do those signs all say? Read
Give way.
Give way. There's a give way at the end. That blue one, do you know what the blue one means?
No.
One-way street. So
One way.
this section's one way.
Okay.
Well done. What do you see?
Nothing.
Is a cyclist an issue?
No.
Okay, well done. That was good. Good, yes, up through the gears again. Definitely got time before the lights. Well done. lights again, please. You're still only increasing brake pressure the last car length.
Okay. You.
That's all right, don't worry, just take your time now. And go straight to accelerating gently. How sharp's this corner? Yeah, 2's fine for that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well done. Put you back down here to let you have another go at that same turn that we did just previously.
I'm quite happy.
So, good, next gear then, good. Next road on the left, please. This one now. Tell people, signal left. Brake more to get the gear fixed. 1, look how sharp it is. Less brake, you're looking forward again, Erin. You should be looking round here. No, you're very close to this side. It's all because you look forward to turn.
Yep.
The sharper it is, the more to the left that you look. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the bit that you got to try and get, isn't it? Yeah? Okay. I can see a reflection. Good. Look past, is there any more reflections? You see any more reflections? So if you see up the road before we get to this car, give this car more room this time. Nice job. Good. I'm just going to use the area not far away from work so we can just time it perfectly,
Yeah.
Erin. I'm not going to go far afield, to be honest. That's good. So excuse the speed bumps, but it's all areas that I don't think we've driven down Cherry Lane before, to be honest. So it's a good different road that relies on your observations to sort it, so no issues. Tell you what, I'm liking this fuel use as well. I've used 1/4 of a tank in 4 weeks. It's alright, I know I'm only going out to drop you to work and pick you up on occasions, but I'm liking this fuel use. We're going to get to the end this time and turn right, so it's not this road, it's at the end.
Yeah.
Is the guy going to be a problem?
Yeah. So we're turning right
Yes,
here?
we are.
Okay.
Come on, get slowed and get prepped. Brake until you're certain.
Oh.
But it's got to be on the approach, because you're not braking now, you're rolling back. It needs to be as you're coming in, not when you get here. Signal right. Takes too long there, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. You waste so much time looking at that piece of tarmac in front of you that you've got zero idea when you get there what to do. Yeah, come on. You have to look on the approach. What did you say you wanted to do at the start of the lesson? Work on the observation. That. Okay. What's your plan to do with the van?
I'm going to go behind these ones.
Good. Show me and show him. Because if you show him, he can then continue round the big lorry. Just don't forget this mirror before you come back, because we were well slow enough there for cyclists to be catching us up. You'll get someone, yeah? Mm-hmm. Unless it's mother-in-law. We don't want to run anyone over, do we? You can't say that anyway. Alright, good. End the road at the crossroad. We're going to turn left, please. So this time, try not to be looking at the floor when you're coming up to it. Try and be looking on how sharp it is, who's coming, and choose everything that you need to do. Here, keep braking until you're certain. Choose. What gear are we going to use now then? What's it? Go on then. Good. Casting slowly with the bike. Nothing wrong with that if it's good. Yes. Well done. Better. Wasn't it? Good. Nice job. Nice position on the road, very good. At the traffic lights, we'll turn left as well, please.
So we're over here now.
Keep braking. Earlier. 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 Slow more and less pressure now. Less. But you don't. You arrive and stop. Do you get what I mean about the less pressure? You've got to get it slower and then relax the braking a little at the last car length or so. Good, well done. You're dead lively with this today. Much better.
Do you reckon I should stay in one to go around this corner, or should I try and get to... I'm going to stay in one because I don't think they'll be able to get a gear.
What do you think my answer was going to be?
Listen to yourself.
Do it yourself.
I think I'm going to stay in one until we get around.
You may even find a little time that you get a second gear on the corner if you look far enough and get your steering set well enough.
Yeah. Oh, I reckon it's going to be now.
I don't.
Okay. Nor do I.
It's only because I know the lights, they go for a little bit first.
Should I take it out? Should I take it off first?
Well, if there's a big gap from the opposite side now, though...
It's going to be us.
And it is. They get a filter arrow for a little.
There's them coming down there now. Oh.
Good. Do the people round at the crossing affect us here?
Yeah.
So is it worth getting second?
No.
Are you looking forward or around near the crossing? Round near the crossing, Erin. You did too much steering because again you were looking over the front where the car points. Yeah? Come on.
That was really bad, sorry. I just wasn't.
No, it's alright. It's okay as long as you realise that mistake, but do something about it next time rather than continuing to make the same mistake. Work harder at fixing them rather than getting worried about the mistake that you've made. Yeah? So there's no issues with that. Just do it better next time. Look further. Improve. It's all we're ever after. That's the only pressure that I try and put on people, is to improve. Not the fact that they've done it wrong. I don't honestly care. We've already discussed it today as well. It's irrelevant on how many lessons you take. And it should be, just for everyone else who's watching this as well, it should be irrelevant for everyone, even if they're paying for the lessons. It doesn't matter. I know people think, oh, it doesn't matter, it's money. Well, it doesn't actually matter, because you'll end up...
Does that mean 40 zone ends now?
That's the start of it. It's a good question. But yeah, the point that I'm getting at, that driving is a skill that honestly you've got to get really good at. Too many people cut corners. We're not cutting any corners. What's that sound like, Erin? Clutch down. It needs a lower gear. If the clutch has gone down, it needs a lower one.
Oh, is that in the gear? Yeah. Whoa. That shouldn't have happened then, should it?
Okay. But you have to plan. Yeah? You have to listen. You've got to use your ears more to manage and control this car. That's another little skill which lets you down. I spend too much time telling you, listen to your engine, does it need a gear or whatever. You sweating on my seat?
Yeah, I am actually.
It's alright. That's why we got the leather seats, so that they're wipeable. It's horrible sometimes. It used to be horrible in the other car. You get in after someone's been sweating and you get in the damp patch. It was vile. That's one of the worst things about being a driving instructor. Good. While I'm gabbing about other things as well, a little lesson from what we've just done 2 or 3 minutes ago, or last 2 or 3 minutes, is while I'm gabbing, even if I'm talking to the camera, you keep concentrating and keep listening yourself and job in hand.
Yeah.
Dead important. Yeah, very good. That was too rushed.
Quick, yep,
and too late going on the gas. You're too rushed with the clutch, but then you don't use your gas positively enough. Squeeze more now, and more, and more, and more, and more, and less, and gear. You have to squeeze, release, gear change. Cool. We're going ahead.
Whoa, when we're speeding.
You fixed it. Mine 1 or 2, as long as you get it back down as you've done. That's fine. But notice you take off too much and then go down to 26. And then you press too much and it'll go up to 32. Be subtle and gentle. Nope, we're not going down there. Just follow the road ahead. We've still got a little bit of time.
Never gone on a road like this before.
flyover.
Yeah.
It's just to take out the flow from the roundabout.
Yeah, we've got one in Southampton that we'll go to my aunt's house.
Yeah. Size of the road doesn't mean it's a faster speed limit, so you're doing ever so well to keep to 30. Although the lorry carrying all that thinks different.
Would have pooed my pants if that was my first lesson. Without lorries.
You don't need to. Now look at this road joining from the left. So you don't need to turn your head. No, keep going. Lean forward in your seat and look in your left mirror. Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, thank
Good.
you. Worry about the car.
Well done. The traffic light's coming up. We're going to turn right, please.
Okay.
Lean forward in your seat and have a further look in your mirror. That side.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
So learn to move in your seat rather than just being bolted to the back of it. So not the floor, Erin. Instantly you lean forward, you're looking at the floor. There's no reason to lean forward at the minute. You go too close to this line. Look in your right mirror, look at the space you got. When are you going to tell people? Brake more. Here, more. Less now. Pick your gear. But you didn't, you stopped. Because the brake stays still. It doesn't change enough. Good. Well done. Steering's well improved there. Looking around the corner's well improved. Well done. Do you get where I'm coming from with the brake though? Mm-hmm. You just have it there and you leave it there. You don't do enough with your feet. Think about the conversation that we were having
Was it last night?
yeah, in the kitchen with Jess.
Yeah.
About it's feet orientated, isn't it? Yeah? Okay.
Such a nice day.
You're stuck at work.
Okay. It's like a fridge in there anyway.
I can imagine. Yeah, I
Jokes
can
of you all
imagine.
being hot.
That's right, yeah. Well, because I'm picking you up, I've dropped you off. I'm going to go home and get on the gin, I think. Nice day, sit in the garden.
Lemon gin.
Lemon gin, you're not wrong. Now, roundabout coming up, we're going to turn right, please, Erin. Try not to slow yet. That's just about okay without signalling, because people weren't in that overtaking range. If they were any closer,
You would have had to signal.
let them know, alright? So, do we let people know for a right turn?
Not
Yes,
sure.
we do.
Yes.
We did that last time. Good. Okay, be braking all the time and pick your gear off what you think the flow and the sharpness is like. What gear are you going to pick? Pick it now. Off the brake. Clutch down.
It's down.
Go, clutch up. Because you
Right
don't.
here?
Yeah. No. Right. Look far. Now signal left. You're still steering the front here, there, and everywhere. And you let go of the brake while you're choosing your gear. And it just rolled in, didn't it? You've got to keep braking while you're choosing. It's really important. Make sense? Yeah? Let that go now. We've still got a little bit of work to get them a little bit better. The steering's got to be a little bit more improved, but don't worry about that for today. It's been a positive one. What should we do?
Go.
But how much? It can't just stay there, Erin. Yeah?
Fly.
Keep off the cycle area. There's no reason for you to be on it. And now we're slowing right down again. It's still either off or on. Your foot's got to be relaxed, it's got to be flexible, it's got to be movable and connected to your ears. Yeah? Traffic lights. We're going to turn right, please. Too early with that. Forget the signal. Position well. Position well. Because you're grabbing your hand, it's going everywhere just because you're trying to signal. Now you can signal, it's not an issue. You cannot grab with your hands. How have we been trying to get the braking worked? Better, more, less. Good. Now what? Good. You could have even rolled for a little longer there. See how long you can get the car to roll for, and it gives you more time to anticipate your lights coming in as well.
Okay, so my plan is, you ready? We're starting first. I reckon we can get second before we get there.
You're obsessed with your gears, by the way.
But it's...
You're obsessed with your gears. That's honestly irrelevant. I would just think about the steering, because it's looking at the steering which gives you the time for the gears. You fixed it. Squeeze. Squeeze gear. Not now. It's because you were obsessed with your gears. You weren't concentrating on what you were trying to do.
So close, but get so far.
Yeah, you are gear obsessed. You can't be. If you see that you've got time to get the gear, you will get it. If you see that you haven't got time to get the gear, you won't. So it's not I can get it before then. It's I'm going to look to see whether I've got time to get it. So that is also observational based. Eyes up, not down here. Good. So we're going to keep off the markings because there's a little area. Keep to the right. It's a funny one, this. Check it out and put a left signal on and look at the area that we're not allowed to go in. This triangle we're not allowed. Check it out, mirror. Glide across, slow now and get the gear for the corner. Brake more and look around the corner. What gear now? Keep braking. Done. Off the brake. Done. Done. Good. Good. Try not to rush now. Look far again and left turn at the roundabout, please. Who do you give way to?
I'm coming.
No. To the right. To the right. No one's there. Come on. Work on the rules. And we're going to do our normal turn, please. Next road on the right and then right again. So look at the sharpness to go in this road. Good. So it's just clutch control. It's a manoeuvre to get round here and go around the central line. And go around the central line in the new road as well. Go around it. Good, that was better, Erin. Well done, you. Nice job. Well done. What we can do is I'm going to head into one of the bays in front of us, just in here. So, do we need to tell anyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Go slow then. Clutch down, go slower.
What are we doing? Oh.
Good. Now gas and bite and manoeuvre. Manoeuvre, go slow. Good. Sit back, relax, keep manoeuvring and straighten up when you need to. Not looking forward, Erin. Erin, not looking forward. Sit back, relax and straighten your wheels. Finish your steer. You're looking forward, Erin. Move your car slowly and stop looking forward. Look underneath your mirror. Sit back. Straighten up. Stop. You're looking forward. You can't look that way. Put your handbrake on. Out of gear. Relax. Alright, chill. You can leave the car on just for a little moment. This overrides what you should be doing. Which is closer to us, the curb or the railing?
The curb?
Exactly. So why are you looking at the railing then?
I don't know.
Makes sense? We've done that actually just down there before as well, haven't we? Yeah? You cannot be looking that way. You know exactly where the front of the car is. Is the front of the car, if you look near you, sit back and relax, Erin. It's not leaning up.
Okay.
You have to have, just for a sec, a fix on it from your seating position. Because if you do this, does that curb's position change? Sit still. And I was saying it all the way in, sit, look, try not to look forward. So you have to go through this sort of like out of the way of fear. Get rid of that. And all we needed to do was just move a little and just finish the steer. And you could see, if you'd sit back in your seat, when you move, the car's slightly heading that way. Have we got a little bit of room to that curb? Forget that. Ignore that. Have we got a little bit of room to that curb?
Yeah.
So, we're going to put it in first gear.
Do you want to swap?
No, you're doing it. Put it in first gear. Well done. Now not forward. And we are going to need to move the wheel. Do not look at your wheel to see which way it goes. That does not tell you. What tells you? The movement of the car. If it goes that way, you steer this way. And if it goes this way, you steer that way. And move really slowly, looking at your curb while you are doing those things. So move slowly and see which... No! Stop! Put your foot on the brake. You've already put your foot on the brake and put your handbrake on and take it out of gear. You've already made the pre-idea. Because you're trying to steer that way, Erin. You didn't look to see which way it's going. You've looked forward and thought, I've got to get out of the way of these posts. It's actually the other way. And that proves your brain, through fear, takes over and stops you doing what I'm telling you to do. Let's do it properly. Put it into first gear and look at that curb, not that. Erin, just for a sec. My right foot is over the brake. If you try and plough us into those railings, I will stop us. Trust yourself. Look down there, move slowly, and see it moves which way. That way. Stay the other way then. You're looking forward again, Erin. Where should you be looking to stop? Put your handbrake on. Take it out of gear. But you refuse to. Not through yourself, but fear. Do you get it? And that, honestly, is your biggest battle with your driving. The fear overrules what you should be doing. However, today...
You've been alright?
Well done, good. Loads better. What have you picked up? What have you learned today, do you think?
If you brake more, you have more time.
You do. Right, so do you think you've improved with that continuing to brake until you're certain?
Yeah.
Is it fixed? Is it sorted? Are you doing it totally on your own yet?
No.
So there's still ongoing with
Yeah.
it. Have your right turns at traffic lights improved?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're picking the correct lane to go into the other side? Yes. What type of corners, or what sharpnesses of corners, do you tend to get wrong and struggle with?
When it's first gear.
When it's a sharp one. And remember where you should be looking. We did a left turn. Yes, you have to be looking down to the side. You're obsessed with that front of the bonnet, as you've just proved while we're parking here. Okay, you have to learn to look down to the sides to do those turns. But really good. Where do you think we should, or what do you think we should be going with next time? A bit more of the same?
Same and different.
Same, a few other little added things to it.
Yeah.
But honestly, credit to you today. Well done. You came in with a different attitude to your driving today, and that's what we need all the time. So well done. All good.